So there's this man who stole my heart. He's from America and I'm from the Philippines, and we did long distance relationship for 2 years. Different lives, different time zones, and 8,000 miles apart. But fast forward to today, I'm finally doing life with the love of my life. Hey my loves, it's Quinn, your Filipina big sis in sunny California, and today I'm sharing something super close to my heart, and that's how Soyun and I survived long distance relationship. No gimmicks, no toxic rules, you just need 4 real things to make it work. Let's get into it, shall we? First and foremost, be intentional because long distance makes your time together rare and precious. During those 2 years Soyun and I were doing long distance, we only met 3 times for just 2 to 3 weeks each. Once in Bali, once in Israel, and once in the Philippines. It wasn't a lot of time, but we made every second count. We were intentional with how we would spend our time together and just as intentional with how we stayed connected apart. You know, our conversations weren't just about what we ate that day or what we did or how smelly our farts were, but instead, we dreamed together, we talked about our values, we talked about how we would want to spend our life together, and most importantly, we talked about the hard conversations that most people avoid. And that's our secret for being emotionally close even when we were physically 8,000 miles apart. Secondly, a simple good morning text, or even sending a random I miss you message, or even sending a meme that made you laugh that day, those things matter. Soyun and I didn't have to do grand surprises all the time. Sometimes he'd send me a short voice note just to say he's thinking of me.
And I just want to say, I love you, Quinn. I love you so much.
And sometimes I'd reply back with a spicy message to keep things interesting. Just kidding. Or am I? But honestly, we just made space for fun, lighthearted moments because long distance is already hard enough. But the point is, love grows in the small, quiet moments, so don't overlook them. Third thing you need is trust. I know it sounds cliche, but without it, long distance just doesn't seem right. Trust gave Soyun and I room to grow as individuals while still growing together as a couple. And it's not about being perfect. It's about being honest, consistent, accountable, and present. We both know that we are in this for real. Another thing is that we didn't feel obligated to update each other all the time because it just happened naturally. Why? Because we made a conscious choice to be part of each other's lives. We care for each other and we want the other person to feel included. And that kind of trust only comes from transparency, from having open conversations, and from genuinely wanting to share life, even when you're thousands of miles apart. I can't stress this enough, but lastly, be vulnerable! I get it. Most people are scared to be vulnerable and say, I need you right now, or I'm struggling at the moment, or I feel disconnected, or I miss you. But you know, vulnerability is what deepens the bond. Hey, it's not a weakness, it's actually a strength. Soyun and I cried together over FaceTime countless times. We also said hard things to each other, but the point is, we were honest, even when it made us uncomfortable, and it brought us closer together. So those are the 4 things that truly made our long distance relationship work. Being intentional, little efforts, trust, and vulnerability. Remember, they all come together. If one's missing, then it simply won't just work. Soyun and I didn't have a perfect setup. We had love, care, communication, commitment, and all those cheesy, embarrassing moments in between over and over again. So if you're in a long-distance relationship, I hope this gave you hope. What? I hope this video gave you hope. And comment below your LDR story, your struggles, or your questions. I'd love to hear it, and I'd love to help you in any way I can. And that's it for today, my loves. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.